Welcome to Fantasy Quick Hits. This is Miles and Cam, and Grace will not leave, so she's here again.
Yep.
Don't sound so
Can't
excited.
get rid of me.
I've got nothing to do. So, we're going to talk about Cam had a league draft last night.
Yep.
So, are you happy with it?
My team turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
It was it's a 2-quarterback redraft.
Not a super flex. So
No,
it was two
it's just
QB.
2-quarterback. Yep, and a bunch of my coworkers. We got it started last year, and
Mhm.
the commissioner actually stepped it up this year, really good. Second year, and he had a big draft party over at his house.
Oh, he did.
He did the miles, ordered pizza.
Oh,
He
nice.
did, yeah, he did. He did awesome.
I'm going by the Highwayman again.
Yeah. Oh, the highway. Okay.
The
Yeah.
highwayman.
The highwayman gets miles
Yeah.
and miles and
Yeah.
miles,
Yes.
right?
I'm the
We should call him
highwayman.
the trucker.
No, the Highwayman.
No.
Yes. Anyway, let's talk about your team because I've got a
Okay.
surprise for you at the end of this.
I drafted from the 10 spot,
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
10-team league.
10-team league. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, but I don't think I did too bad.
No.
I ended up, well, here's my team. We got Joe Burrow.
Oh.
At the 10 spot.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is now it's 2-quarterback. Here we
Yeah.
go.
How did
Joe Burrow,
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson,
Which is pretty good.
Tony Pollard,
Yep.
I really like
Alexander Madison,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase,
Yeah.
Amon-Ra,
You got your stack with
Yeah.
Burrow and Chase.
Darren
And then-
Waller, Drake London, Rashad White, and there's a kicker and a defense. So
Yeah.
I got Tyler Bass, and I just picked up the Bengals.
Yeah.
On the bench, I got James Cook, Rashee Rice, Cortland Sutton, Jahan Dotson, and Christian Watson.
Oh, you did
You-
really good.
That's a.
Yeah, I did.
I, buddy, I'm proud of you. You've come so
Yeah.
far since we first met, and
Yeah.
fantasy football's dumb.
I did say that. I don't know if it was in that voice, but
That's
Yes.
how I hear your voice.
yeah. But it went
Not
it
really
went
how I
pretty
hear
good.
your
There's a
voice.
couple other guys that ended up drafting
Yeah.
some pretty good teams.
Yeah. Do you ever plug that into like a league analyzer?
No, I don't
And
know. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, do you have Fantasy Pros?
No.
If you set up an account with Fantasy Pros, you can link your one team for free
Yeah.
in the league, and it will give you how they place you in the league.
Yeah.
Like I was in the deuce, I was like, oh yeah, you're gonna roll people over. But I went in and I changed the settings in my draft wizard.
Yeah.
I was preparing for our Superflex draft, and I dropped from second to ninth.
Ooh.
Oh my.
But that's a team I only have one quarterback on and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And so I adjusted all the settings in there. I like your team, Cam.
Yeah, it's really good.
Do you guys have Fab or anything?
No. It's kind of a
traditional
bunch of new guys.
Yeah.
You know, there's a few people that just started
Yeah.
last year, and this is kind of those guys. They like to have fun with it, but
Yeah.
last night it got a little bit more serious
Yeah.
than last year.
Yeah.
People were actually the draft took probably an hour to an hour and a half.
That's
Yeah.
all right.
And
It's
I
nice
was
getting
pretty
together.
impressed.
Joey always wants to draft in person. I'm like, I don't care. And because I've always got my computer and I've
Yeah.
got notes and I always have to write things down.
Yep.
And whereas Joey just lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. And then,
My strategy is I go for people with weird names.
yeah. Well, I told that in one podcast. It's like, I have Juju and I have.
Yeah, that was actually
And
that
Juju?
did end up being a pretty good team.
Yeah, I did.
Well, it's all what it all comes down to. Like in this league, I think Justin Tucker was drafted in the 4th round.
Oh, good.
And, oh yeah,
Good.
one
Yeah.
of the guys he drafted him. I think last year in the 1st
Yeah.
or 2nd round, just because he's kind of one of them guys.
He
that just
likes
has
him.
fun.
Wild card.
And I went through and looked. Okay, I'll hurry up and look through his team. And this is what you get. It all comes down to luck, because he ended up with a pretty decent team
Yeah.
by taking Justin Tucker in the 4th.
Did everybody give him crap?
Not really. We were cheering for him to do it sooner. Well, he got, Trevor Lawrence, Kenny Pickett, which I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
Najee Harris,
Yeah.
James Conner, Tyreek Hill, T. Higgins, Kyle Pitts, Antonio Gibson, and Mike Williams are his starters.
Good God.
I know.
And we picked a kicker at the 4th.
Yeah, he kicked. It was either the 4th or the 5th round.
Oh God,
Yeah.
do you remember that? I don't
Wow.
remember. You weren't with us yet, but there was one guy who picked a defense in the first round.
Really?
one year. Yeah, and he picked the Vikings because he's a Vikings
Oh
fan.
gosh.
Or
Oh.
he went like Kirk Cousins and Vikings defense first 2 picks. It was
Oops. Sorry.
cool. It's okay.
Let's see. We had the Philadelphia Eagles got drafted in the 6th round,
Why?
Jeez. Because people.
and that guy listened to his team. He's got Patrick Mahomes, AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, George Kittle, Aaron Rodgers, the Eagles, Aaron Jones, J.K. Dobbins, Javonte Williams,
Good.
Tyler Higbee, and then Jake Elliott, and Alan Lazard, Kadarius
That
Toney.
guy's
He
an
kind of,
Eagles fan, isn't he?
yeah, he kind of goes down into a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
But I mean,
That's all right.
these guys have fun with it, and it was kind of a breath of fresh air for me.
Yeah.
It's got
Not being
some
with like
potential.
Miles and Joey and Drew
For-
and
yeah, the
like
same people.
cutthroat, like and just like trading and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It was
Oh
kind
my
of funny
goodness.
to see like some of these guys having fun with it, and
Yeah.
so it was good. But we'll see. I mean, it might not mean anything, but maybe Tucker in the 4th
Yeah.
round. That
Yeah.
guy will probably win the league,
You know,
and he's
I
got
guess.
little Joey. If he's got a little Joey luck,
Yeah,
he will.
Yeah.
So
that was Joey did take offense to that.
did he?
When I said it's better to be lucky than good, and Joey epitomizes that. It's like, it made me laugh.
Okay, I retract those statements.
But
But
it
he-
was funny. We're about funny,
Yeah.
Yes.
and ooh,
And onto the Joey. Whoa.
okay, go ahead.
Joey finished last our first year in Dynasty.
Yep.
And then the next year, didn't he finish 1st or 2nd?
Second, I think.
Yeah. You just don't change a team around
Yeah.
quite like that if you don't have a little bit of luck.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, so anyhow.
Okay, what happens when M&Ms can't agree on anything? They reach an impasse.
An M-S.
You got to give us like 3 or 4 more seconds to.
I love it.
Well, there's too much dead air if we do that.
Well,
What did the vet say to the cat? How are you feline?
Oh God. I thought you were gonna come out with a CAT scan one.
No.
No.
Oh, I've got a joke about that, but we're running a little bit longer than I normally like anyway. But
Mhm.
seeing as this was a Cam centric episode, I've got a song, our outro song dedicated to Cam. Cam's an island boy. He's not real tall. 5'7". No, he's really not that tall. That's been Fantasy Quick Hits with Miles.
Is there more?
Oh, jeez.
I
No,
screwed it up.
basically all